My reasons why Dune. Reasons why Dune. Why Dune? Reasons why. So let's get to it. The director of Dune is Denis Villeneuve. Here's his track record. The only film on there that is lower than 80% on Rotten Tomatoes is Enemy, and that's pretty impressive. My favourite on there is Blade Runner 2049. That movie is a sequel to a film that came out in 1982, and Denis still managed to carry on the themes. He expanded on the world. I mean, what I'm trying to say is he cares about the source material. When he was 15 and he had storyboards of Dune up in his room, like, this is his passion project. He's always wanted to do this movie, and it's his time. Okay, and apparently they spent like a year in production just making the worms. Yeah, there's giant worms in it. It looks like there's giant armies in it. There's sword fighting, there's guns, there's spaceships, there's houses, there's politics, there's planets. It's all involved. Yeah, he doesn't want to just do this massive fatty book in one film. No, he wants to do it justice. Like I said, he's splitting this down the middle. He's doing it in 2 films. Let's get to the cast, shall we? Timothy Charlemagne. He's playing our protagonist, Paul Atreides. I know him from that film The King on Netflix, but I know he was also in that Lady Bird film, which was like up for loads of nominations at the Oscars. And yeah, I'm happy with this guy. I mean, he looks like the new Frodo, just a more angry, brooding Frodo, which is perfect for me. Oh yes, Stephen Henderson, who's also in Lady Bird, is going to be playing a character called Thufir Hawat. He's like seems like an elder, like mentor to Paul, from what I've read so far anyway. Josh Brolin and Javier Bardem. Hell yeah. Two beastly men. Josh Brolin's recently done the Avengers, you know, he was Thanos. They were both in No Country for Old Men, which I could probably make a separate video on, because that movie is a modern day classic western classic. Yeah, incredible movie. So Javier Bardem will be playing Stilgar. Sounds cool. Josh Brolin, you saw him in the trailer, like teaching him how to fight with a sword. He'll be playing Gurney Halleck. Rebecca Ferguson and Zendaya, yep. They were both in The Greatest Showman, which, if I'm honest, I haven't seen it, and I'm not fussed about seeing it. But gotta give credit where credit is due. Zendaya is the youngest actress to win the best lead in a drama series. She won an Emmy for it. That's great. And Rebecca Ferguson, she was in like the last 3 Mission Impossible movies. She's very attractive. She's playing Lady Jessica, by the way. Oh yeah, and Zendaya's playing Shani. Yeah. And when I'm reading the book, it's so easy for me to picture Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica already. She's got this like aura about her, like this noble blood, like she feels like she's royalty. Yeah. Oscar Isaac. He's done this genre before, you know, sci-fi, because he was in the recent sequel trilogy of Star Wars as Poe. Like, I wouldn't go there if you want to see him shine. I'd watch him in Ex Machina. It's on Netflix. Type in EX. Yeah, Ex Machina. I'd watch him in, or Machina. I don't know. But I'd watch him in that. He's really good in that. Radical. He's radical in that. Good casting. Stellan Skarsgård. Father of the Skarsgård acting family. He's playing Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. He sounds like the last boss. He's done loads, Stellan Skarsgård. He's been in the game for a while, but I'll always remember him as Bootstrap Bill from Pirates of the Caribbean. David Dastmalchian. Remember him from The Dark Knight. He played that strange, psychotic, like schizophrenic guy at one point. He's got the role as Peter de Vries. Worked with Dennis before. He's worked with him on Prisoners. Let's not forget that. And who else has worked with Denis Villeneuve before? David Bautista. He worked with him on Blade Runner. His name's Glossu Raban. Glossu Beast Raban. That's all you need to know. That should have made you bought a ticket already. He's playing Duncan Idaho in the movie, and his name is Jason Momoa. You know, I follow him on Instagram. I just watch what he's doing. He's riding cool bikes. He's throwing tomahawks about. He's a badass in real life, and he was playing a badass in this movie. When we all know he's a badass. He was Khal Drogo as well. You know, like, yeah. That's the cast. I mean, there's more, but I couldn't really think of anything else to say about the others, which is bad on my part. Hans Zimmer's doing the soundtrack for this movie. Okay, Hans Zimmer he's a legend. He's mostly worked with Christopher Nolan, you know. He done The Dark Knight Rises, he done Interstellar, Inception, he done Pirates of the Caribbean, he done Gladiator. This guy has been the music behind so many films, and every time he does it, it's incredible. So, you couldn't have picked a better composer for this film. And predominantly, the whole film was shot in the actual desert. They actually went out in the desert and shot this. They weren't in a studio with a big green screen on them. No, they were out there for real. Okay, so everything you see in that trailer is actually there. They're wearing the armor. They're out in the desert. It's all real. There's no CGI. Obviously, there is going to be CGI, but it's just gonna be so good. Okay, I'm praying. You know, this could all just backfire in my face, and this could just be a terrible movie. But there's just so much. Do you not think all the things I said are that just adds up to make a brilliant film? Do you not think that? If you don't, well, you can comment and let me know if you want. And if you ever comment, like, subscribe, and all of that. I think I've explained enough, really. I'm excited. This guy's excited. Yeah. So I was editing the video literally a few seconds ago, and I've stumbled across some news online that, well, it's getting delayed. Yeah, the film's getting delayed by a year. It's a very long time. That kind of sucks. But I get the only positive I can sort of take from this is more people might see my video before the film comes out. But I'd rather the film come out in December, but that's alright, it doesn't matter, does it? We'll get the film eventually. Also, yeah, I'm thinking about changing my name in the next video, so stay tuned.